Oh, the weather. +8 now. Tomorrow minus snow. Back up to 9. It's a roller coaster here in Calgary. It was a dramatic day. The final day of round robin of the Scotties. Two Manitoba teams needed wins and needed help elsewhere, and they both got it. What do you got? You got the playoffs. Kate Cameron came through a do-or-die situation to lock up the final spot in Pool B, while it came down to the tail of the tape for Caitlin Lawes in Pool A. Now both those teams want their Scotties to continue. However, they will have their hands full tonight. The qualifiers from Calgary next. It's hard to believe it all started last Friday night. This Scotties, 18 teams, and now here we are on our second Friday and down to the final 6 teams. Top 3 getting through in each pool. Now we played the crossover earlier today. The qualifier, Manitoba Jen Jones against Alberta Selena Sturmay. And this was in the third, and this is right in Jones's wheelhouse, isn't it? How many times have we seen this kind of shot? Run it back, stick it, 4-3, as she would go on to the win and advance. The other pre-qualifier was Ontario's Rachel Homan against Team Canada and Carrie Einarson. Up 6-3, and with Einarson threatening. Again, it's the kind of shot you expect, but it was Emma Miskew who directed her over here. They wanted to play the center. No, play this one instead, and that's what happened. And that really took the steam out of Einarson and Team Canada, as Homan would pick up the win. So the 2 winners are on to the Page playoffs. The losers, well, they've now dropped into these must-win situations. Sturmay Lawes, Einarson, and Cameron. And on this Friday night, we do say hello, Canada, and welcome back. The gang's all here, and so it is. Lawes against Sturmay. The Lawes team, 4-4, a group of 5. They won, and they got through on last rock draw. So do they have what it takes now to go a little further?
I think they do, Vic. This is a tale of 2 teams this week at the Scotties. They started 1-3, finished the round robin at 3-1. We saw them playing defensively, scared against Team Canada, and ended up losing even though they were outplaying them for their final game. They played more aggressively. They played to win. These are 4 very talented curlers, but they need to bring it all together tonight.
Oh, what we've said about Sturmay is the public doesn't know them. The other curlers do. They play on the tour. They go 7-1, almost throwing off any kind of pressure. But now, pressure here, pool play, pressure here, playoffs.
Yeah, it's going this way, isn't it? What a week, 7-1. They beat Northern Ontario, they beat Canada, and they beat Caitlin Lawes, which will pay dividends tonight, hopefully, for them. But that's when there was no expectations. Now there's definitely expectations. It showed against Jennifer Jones. They struggled a little bit, not far off, but they'll learn from that. One shot each, a little better. They can beat Caitlin Lawes.
And our expectations? Couple of great games on this Friday night when we come back to Calgary and the Scotties.
They hit the back ones. Oh,
Fancy.
1-2, lovely double on the board. Selena Sturmay, 1-2, big double for the Alberta skipper.
Push. Here you go. And sit down, and that works. Right to the pin. Just like that for 3.
The 2024 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is presented by Scotties Facial Tissue. Unleash the Scotties. By Home Hardware. Here's how. By PointsBet, the official sports gaming partner of Curling Canada. And by BKT Tires, growing together.
So our feature will cover Lawes Sturmay, a couple of familiar teams. Manitoba, both Cameron Einarson and Kathy Einarson has a 2-0 advantage in play on the tour.
Well, and I really think the question for Carrie Anderson tonight is, can she rebound after that loss? And I would suggest that you will not find a more resilient team with what they've gone through in the last 4 years, trying to qualify Canada for the Worlds, losing Brienne. That won't be a problem. And for Kate Cameron, well, they're so rested after having the day off, coming off that big high of a victory yesterday. 84% as a team. The last 2 games have been some of Kate's best. She's ready to play.
So it's time to meet the teams now, and it's brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. Team Lawes, they hail from the Fort Rouge Curling Club in Winnipeg, skipped by Caitlin Lawes and backed up by Kristen McCush, Jocelyn Peterman, and Selena Negevin. Alberta champs from the Saville Community Sports Center in Edmonton, Selena Sturmay, with Paige Paplik, Desiree Haas, and Danielle Schmid. Lawes, as mentioned, went 4-4. Alberta went 7-1. And so by virtue of that, they got the choice of the stones. They've elected to play yellow, and they also have the hammer. As Caitlin finds her gloves. And puts down the brush to get us underway on this Friday night. The winners will move on. The losers are done at this year's Scotties. And this is Kristen McCush.
The tail of the tape and you look at the stats, it's absolutely identical for the first 3, but Caitlin's got a 6-point advantage over Selena. That obviously could be huge.
Just you.
Bit of room. Has it.
That all came in the last half for Caitlin because she was not Caitlin Lawes the first 4 games, and she turned it right around.
Somewhere in there.
Okay,
If I give you
so
that,
this is the game plan. And in talking to the 2 coaches, Connor Negevin for Lawes said, if we're going to throw it tight. And then Ted Appelmans for Sturmay said, then it's up to the girls. Whatever they want to do. But we expect to go after it a little bit, which may be surprising because of their struggles. You thought maybe they would like to play it quietly.
Yeah, we're all there.
Yeah, I think if you were nervous here, you'd go up inside.
Oh boy, and that is a problem. I'll tell you why in a second. Let's take a look at the keys to the game.
just come down to it.
Yeah, for Team Manitoba and Caitlin Lawes, they would love to put some pressure early on their opponents. There's more experience in the playoffs on this Team Manitoba lineup, and set up Selena. Haven't quite seen Selena firing like she used to yet. So front end, set her up well, give her some makes early, and have her confident moving forward.
Maybe just hanging on at the back.
Back 4.
There you want back 12.
Back 8. Stay down. Go a little.
Room.
Back 12.
Room.
Weight's
Line's good. Line's great.
Weight's good.
We're tapping. Okay, we have to go if you're tapping. Hard line.
Boy, and they'll go deep too.
Nice.
Down to the face. All right, the keys now for Sturmay.
Well, tolerance for sure. It's sudden death. There's no way around it here. You have to get something out of each shot in these elimination games and keep on talking also, because it's playoffs. It's just so easy for somebody or everybody in the team to shut down. Continue to communicate.
Keys to the game are brought to you by Purex Bathroom Tissue. It's pure comfort. So Ted Appelman, who coaches the Sturmay team, asked him, so what are you looking for? What will be a key that the team is on? Draw weight right out of the gate. And there's the first stone, and it's back edge of the 12.
Curl. Curl. Whoa. Whoa. Combine.
How about that, though, Vic, for your second shot of the game?
Yeah.
No, right. I mean, that's the adjustment you have to make, right?
Yep.
I like that out of Team Alberta. They could have gone to the wing when Caitlin put up the center line guard, try to keep it open, get themselves comfortable. I like that they're going after it. Even though they lost their last game, you have to play this one to win. And if this is their game plan, they stick to it.
No question.
And part of their interesting planning is Coach Connor Negevin said to us before the game that 20 hours out, they made a list of all of the stones that they liked in red and in yellow from these sheets, and so that whatever the decision was by the team that was going to come down to play them, they would have first choice, and they wanted it to be a positive experience. Great, we get these stones, or great, we don't get these stones, that kind of thing. And in terms of Appelman, I asked him, you know, this afternoon, you threw red. Some teams like Carrie Anderson, we know, love yellow. And I said, you're not throwing red tonight. And he said, no, because we don't like the red rocks on those 2 sheets. So selecting not based on what might be good luck, but based on what are the best stones that you can make shots with.
And the Lawes team had the afternoon off. They were here about, I'd say 4 p.m. local time and practicing for an hour. That's a very nice, quiet roll under by Desiree Haas.
Just perfect.
Only one on the team with Scotties experience. This is her 3rd, previously playing in BC 20 and 21 with Corinne Brown.
No,
Now, run back.
Come on.
Back one could jam.
And it did. Stuffed it right away. Opened them up, however.
A dream start for Alberta. They missed their first shot. Now they're drawn to sit 3.
Cute. Really close.
You never know if it's an advantage or a disadvantage to have played earlier in the day. Never like coming off of a loss, but Team Alberta was out here. It's a little colder in the building today. It seemed fast in our feature game, so they're used to that draw weight. A little easier to get comfortable when this is your second game of 2 sheets going instead of the usual 4.
If you've never played in a playoff game like this, it was nice they had a playoff game earlier. You know, they have to be more relaxed.
All there.
Well, that little note, the fact that they started with the hammer
Back 4 coming
and
off.
that their draw weight early to win the hammer was pretty good. Only once did they not. And here they get it by virtue of their terrific record.
Take that double and roll.
4-5, sorry. 4-4.
Firm. Firm.
Okay, watch the roll, Selena. You got it, Selena.
Turn double across the face. And there's a little angle here, so if Selena gets the back 2, her shooter will roll towards that one that was just thrown.
It wasn't a great start, as Joe has mentioned. They went 1 and 3,
Whoa.
but they certainly regrouped.
Curl.
And again,
Yep.
and enough to spill it. That'll help.
Nice throw.
Thanks. Okay, you got it. Yeah.
Play for the soft roll here. The tolerance would be dead on. Just get something out of it. Don't roll out.
Well,
10.
weight's good.
Curl.
Hair big. Curl.
Curl. Weight's good.
Curl.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a struggle
Curl.
for Schmiemann, and then
Curl. Go hard.
so often happens,
Hard does
the
it.
shots for the skipper are that much more difficult.
Nice.
Hanging around, it does. Maybe available on that wide out turn.
10-2.
Perfect.
Okay, 10-5.
Wanted it buried, but that's pretty good too, Joanne.
Yeah, nice to have maximum separation between the stones and the rings.
Whoa. Whoa.
Weight's good.
Curl.
Clean.
Straight. Weight's great.
Straight. Hard. Hard.
Little roll. Nice throw.
Nice throw, Selena. You were 10-7. Wait, okay?
Yep.
All right. You got her.
You'd love to roll back
Nice
a
shooting.
little bit, wouldn't you? Because we talked about it the other day. 2 or 3 in a row dead on, and then
called
Caitlin's
that.
got across the sheet double.
Clean. Careless. 10-5.
Former Canadian
Curl.
junior champion
Same weight.
with Kelsey Rock.
10-2.
They also won the world junior title that year, 15.
You're good. You're good. 10-1.
You want the roller?
Just like,
Little flop? Okay, you got it.
Would you roll Their indication is only to the 4 foot. Would you roll all the way over?
You could. I think they're hoping for a double opportunity on Caitlin's last, so they're just trying to roll a little or stay higher in the house, roll a little bit. I don't mind rolling all the way behind the corner either, Vic, because then you're shot stone and Alberta has to chase in a new path, make a bit of a guess. Just a very precise roll, and if you ever roll out, they're getting 2 all day.
Yeah, that's just it. And I think dead on, they're not playing dead on, they're trying to roll a foot. By rolling a foot, you make this rock a little deeper. I thought dead on, then if there's another dead on, she's got the angle.
10. Oh, 10.
Peterman.
Come on, Jeff. Really hard. Gotta get it over there. Keep going, keep going. Right to it.
Help it over there. And now where's this going to go? Oh, now is it going to settle for her? And no, it spins too far. Does just hold on at the back.
Good sweep. Good.
Right idea.
Yep.
Execution let her down.
That's it. A little big. That's lots. It'll track forever. You got it.
Be a little bit of a guess on speed for Selena. There's no draw for hammer before this game, so rocks might have been thrown a little bit more evenly across the sheet.
She's gonna get it, actually. Yeah, me too. If it was the first one in the pack, probably. Probably, yeah.
Usually it's quick to the wings, a little bit less curl. But first end, sometimes there hasn't been quite as many rocks up the middle. Love to be even with the one in the house. No double opportunity for Team Manitoba.
So that speaks to the difficulty at the back end. Schmeeman struggled. I think if I remember, it was 74. Air 65. And then, of course, the pressure put on by Jennifer Jones. That'll hurt your numbers too.
Yes.
Keep going, Paige.
That game turned when Jennifer made that run back for 3.
Gosh, yeah.
Little more.
Okay, buddy, she left. High enough?
It is for Caitlin. It definitely is.
Wow.
Yeah.
Casual 5-7.
Golly.
Might have been tempted, knowing that that rock wasn't going to get to the tee line, to just leave it as high as possible, biting the rings. Make sure you're sitting 2, but if that rock is higher, it's a much thinner double.
No question. So sometimes happens, you know, you just hope in a playoff game, you're hoping to get it to where it was instead of going, wait a minute, top 12 would have worked. This is definitely makeable. Caitlin's so accurate with these.
Final stone. Sturmay left it just a little high. Peterman on the brush. Is this the out for Lawes? No.
Like a little bit of an outward motion, and at a million miles an hour, it's not very forgiving.
Take like middle of the rock there. Yeah. Back it up. Yeah, seem to be running a little straighter, if anything. Hey? Oh yeah. Yeah. I appreciate it. Honestly, just like 3 feet more is good.
What did you like as a brusher, Joe? The draw to the button here, or play the shot the skipper just played?
I always like seeing to the middle, just because you could get an idea of how much it's curling. You can learn from that. Also, don't mind going to the wings, though. It's another chance to check Selena's rocks, make sure you like them. So whatever skipper wanted, I could find a way to be happy with.
So the answer is whatever skipper wanted, not what you wanted.
I always preferred seeing the middle, but nice to be able to confirm you love your rocks early in the game.
No, still can.
Final stone drawing for a couple.
Should be okay.
Let's go for a walk, ladies. Let's go for a walk. And should be okay. And it finally is. So this is a rematch of our first game last Friday. Alberta got a single, still went on to win. The scenario is simple. You win, you move on. You lose, and you are eliminated from this year's Scotties. Selena Sturmay opens with a couple against Caitlin Lawes. It's Alberta against Manitoba. Kristen McCush throws the lead stones for the team from the Fort Rouge in Winnipeg. And Lawes does have the last rock here in 2, playing the Redstone.
Line's good. Line's fine. Lock it on. Line's perfect. Right to it. Lock it on. Gotta lock it on. Hard. Oh, you got it. Go, 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 go. Deeper, deeper, deeper. Good sweep. 16. 16? Yeah. I can't hit that yet. Okay. Can't do that yet.
Yeah, I can't hit that yet.
Guard it. Probably just the guard.
The free guard zone, 5 rock rolling.
Okay.
Gotta wait one more.
Speed skip here. Yeah, feels really good, just like this morning.
There's another advantage, Joe. You talked about it. What is the speed? Exactly the same as this morning. Is really quick, recent recollection of what it feels like.
Fine. All there. Fine is fine.
Yeah, the speed for sure yesterday I thought was the best we'd seen, and then today in the afternoon seemed even better than ever. So that getting used to that underfoot is a big advantage.
Wow, we had a blank in the first, Team Canada and Kate Cameron. And well, I thought we weren't going to hear from you, but go ahead.
That's a dream, my friend. That's a dream. It was a very wide open end. There was one corner guard that Carey tried to get around, but it didn't finish, and so it was just a very open blank. Don't say anything, Vic Roeder.
11. Okay. 11.
Nice double peel made by Jocelyn Peterman.
No.
Kept her shooter just off the center line, so they can use that later in the end. It was a smart play. Give up 2 in the first end. Pretty simple deuce for Alberta. But Caitlin Lawes in Manitoba not throwing the kitchen sink at them early. They're going to try to keep things open, make sure that they score here.
From what I've seen this week, Caitlin's one of the very first to bail out.
11-7.
Oops.
And underneath it goes too.
Oh boy. And the yellow being open, they can go underneath again.
Do you think you can get low? That.
Oh yeah, you can get underneath that for sure.
Do you think you can get low? Yeah, I've got some air. Do you like that? Yeah. Like back line? Yeah. Okay, I think it's quick even in this middle stuff. So yeah. Just back line is like 13 and a half. Yeah. Back line. Yep. Hard. Hard.
We need better numbers than that.
Hard. Whoa, whoa. Yep.
Get it behind the guard. No, nope. Open up that Yellowstone.
It's a good shot.
So they
That's fine. That's sweet.
roll to a couple of corners. Opens up the shot puck. So here's the improvement with regards to Team Lawes. Look at the black numbers. Those are the first 4 when they went 1 and 3. After that, they've gone 3 and 1. Better for McCush. Really a lot better for Peterman. Up for Negevin. And certainly Caitlin Lawes, 73 to 88.
And your skipper goes up 15%. Good things happen.
Whoa. 10, solid. Curl.
Just not quite enough speed in Jocelyn's, it looked like.
Curl. Really hard. Hard, Paige.
Get off the corner. That actually ticked.
I thought it was wide on mine. I know it was a little down, but we're going to make the double and roll. Just 9? Yeah, okay.
Got the redirect on the way by here. Just grazes the outside.
Fancy.
Could get the double and roll the shooter behind the corners here.
Yeah, I think there's an angle. Everybody missed wide in the Holman-Anderson game on this sheet in this similar spot.
Hard curl.
Oh, it drives it by, and now will it settle for her?
Sorry, too much ice.
No.
A little hot?
Yeah, the 2 sheets in play.
it was close.
We're on sheet C. the game
Wait, okay?
Kathy's watching.
Yeah. Good job.
Cameron and
Should just
Canada
do my
is
face.
over on A.
Didn't do anything.
No.
Nice throw, good throw. Thanks, good sweep.
Pretty close. Anywhere curl, you get the double and stay under.
There. I like it. Line tight. Close.
Danielle
Go
Schmiemann
there. Tight.
also has
Yeah,
a university
We're really tight. We're all
gold to her
Full
credit
12.
with Kelsey Rock out of the University of Alberta.
Well, we're almost in. Fully
That's fine. You will have to almost be in on this line.
We're to it.
Yep. Yep. Then. Yep.
Just
Yep.
about full 12.
All right.
5-4.
I'm thinking too deep, Joe.
Yeah, they were looking just a straight guard. The shot rock in the house.
I'll give you less ice.
Just a straight overthrow.
Sorry, that's still the in. Yeah. Okay. You got her, Selena.
Can you make the double and roll somewhere under cover?
Oh yeah, they're going to try to roll to the right-hand side of the screen.
Okay. Under the staggered. Okay.
It's good.
Very similar shot to her first.
Yeah. Oh. Yes. Oh. Yes. Easy, easy, easy.
Now, more. That works. Wow.
Selena was screaming
Gotta
yes,
go,
and
gotta
Caitlin
go.
realized how hard it was
Great throw,
coming. So it
good
looked
there.
like it was over curling, but it just exploded off of that because of that 7.5 second hit weight.
Good shot.
You can't read ice
No,
if you
I
don't
mean,
know
I
what
just
speed's
did
coming
this.
at you. Perfect.
Yeah, I
It's in a
thought
good
that
spot.
would be a little bit less. It would come up in a fresh kind of path.
They were smart to just roll it to dead buried behind the one guard. If they kept rolling that, Alberta's always coming around, so it kind of
their
blocks the
guards
draw
turn?
here a little bit too.
I don't think
Yeah,
it's
true.
too crazy
But
different.
much less area.
I think so. That's close. He does like 15-ish.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Skip Stones here in two, and it's Selena Sturmay.
Down line if you can. Tuppy. Down line.
We got another
Hard.
U Sport gold medal
Hard
winner
line.
here
Top
in
for our team.
Sturmay
Hard,
with
hard
Christian
line.
Streifel
Waist it. Hard.
back in 18.
Hard. It's all there. Hard. Hard.
No, a little rough. Straighten it out.
Just had perfect weight.
See.
So the indication, Russ, is to
It was on the inside edge, but
tap
I
it,
didn't think it would curl
roll
that much.
away.
Roll the center.
Any chance you could get across the nose and underneath? Or
No, not enough room there.
All right.
But keep this separated. Obviously, this will be lower than the other one. They can't afford to go for that top one with only one rock left. So wherever this stops, she has to chase
Roll
it.
the center.
Sounds good.
Just rubbed the back of that red coming into the house. It still ended up a quarter buried.
Real nice here.
Yeah. Yeah, the 15-3 on her draw, so it's traveling nice.
Yeah.
Had a lot of these over curl during the week.
Waist good. Just back line. Easy.
10th Scotties appearance. Caitlin Lawes,
Yes.
two-time gold medal winner. McCush.
Hard. Roll it in.
Oh, goodness. What happened there?
I think that might have grabbed something, Vic. It was just took a turn.
Keep going.
All right, blank in the first. Danderson with the hammer and Cameron sitting one.
Well, the stone that Carrie's trying to promote was her first one, playing a hit and roll off a Kate Cameron stone. She can see enough of it to try to drive it onto the last stone by Kate Cameron, which was the bury. It is in the 4-foot.
Hard. Hard.
Chance for three.
Hard.
Karwacki. Burchard. Yeah, that works so far. Does this work too? Yes, it does.
Good shot for two.
Yeah, couldn't hold the shooter.
Great come around from Kate Cameron, though, Kathy.
Terrific. She was really good with her first one. She just grazed the stone on the way by.
Okay. Do you want it frozen to it?
I think just tea. Okay, yeah, sounds good. Do you want to hear
There was
more
no
here?
panic online on Caitlin's chase shot out of her hand, and then all of a sudden it just took a jump. I'm wondering if it grabbed some fresh pebble.
Yeah, because it looked outward, if anything.
It did.
Move! Close. T-line, backboard. We're all there right now. To it.
Quite a bit of room.
Okay, it's coming down a little, still to it.
Okay.
Back
Curl.
12, back 12.
Curl. Whoa.
Line's
Back eight,
perfect.
back eight.
Curl.
It's coming off.
Make sure you're to it.
Paplick,
Or just T.
pause.
T.
Yep, go, go, go,
Whoa,
go, go, go,
whoa.
go. Good thing.
Wow, and not quite to it. But pretty close, and that's all he's got left. Draw the pin.
Really shows me something, Vic. Most teams, I'm right behind it. You can see 99% of it. You'd maybe throw a board waiter and get rid of it, but they decide to play the freeze.
Yeah.
It tells me you're very confident with your draw weight. Good shot.
Well, there you go. So the first one thrown by Papley, remember, went back edge of the 12, but since then they've been on the mark, and that will make their coach Ted Appleman very happy, thinking that indeed they are in this one now.
This is the end. I always find that you're going to get more missed shots because the first end is a little bit slow in spots, and then in the second end you're warming up certain areas and others you aren't.
I'm there.
You miss the forefooot here. It's not a steal of one, it's a steal of two.
You need half the stone in the forefoot. And nothing from Peterman left. McCush right. It's all just a walk. Uh-oh. There is nothing.
Still no, still no.
Fudge up in the path.
Nice. Gotta go.
There you go. That's why she won the last rock draw challenge to advance out of that group of 5.
Sorry. Hey, guys.
From Winsport, the event center here at Canada Olympic Park on this Friday night. Win and you're in. Lose and you're going home from this year's Scotties. We already have 2 teams that have advanced. Jennifer Jones and Rachel Holman. They're on to the Page playoff. Here in the third, once again, it is Alberta that has the hammer, playing the Yellowstones, and up 2-1.
Great shot from Caitlin Lawes. Obviously, 2 feet either way. It's 4-0.
Whoa. Curls. We're curl. We're just back 12. Back line.
Street.
No,
Street.
curl.
Back line. Street.
Curl.
Street.
Should
Back
curl. It's
line.
not a lot of
Whoa.
weight.
Curl. Curl.
Well, this draw weight of hers, the button weight, it is what got her through to the last 6. Remember now, they finished at 4-4, and there were a bunch at 4-4, and it was her last rock draws, and by a good margin, to edge out all the rest, McCarville, Brown, Ackerman, and Saint George.
Forward. Well then.
So the draw weight has not been a problem for her.
Curl.
Caitlin with Jennifer Jones missed the
Keep going.
medal round at the Olympics on draw the button. So if anybody who's going to pay attention, it's Caitlin.
Sweet attack. Good sweep. Nice. Nice spot. Really good. Good sweep, Kristen.
People forget you and I were talking about Jennifer, 3-way tie. Jennifer, Eve Muirhead, and somebody else.
Fujisawa from Japan.
3-way tie for the last playoff spot at the Olympics. They went to the draw the button. Jennifer was eliminated. Eve Muirhead wasn't, went on and won a gold medal.
There's enough room.
And that's what this format,
Loop, get it here,
with
low,
only
anything.
one timeout now,
Should curl.
no
Just help me.
tiebreakers.
Okay.
This puts
Get here.
Canadian curling in line with the world and the Olympics.
Interesting little situation here for Alberta. You don't love having the Manitoba Rock top 12 kind of in that control zone, but you can't really do anything with it.
Curl then. Curl, curl,
just tucked under enough, eh?
Yeah.
Back 4, back 8.
Manitoba will be able to use it to promote in there, but
Back 4, back 8.
best option here is just to sit another yellow under cover.
4 or 5.
Good judge. Good judge. Nick forward. Let's try and get to nose with
I
forward.
think I could kick with the same, hey?
Yep, yeah. Got it.
Good shot because, you know, there's separation. So if Caitlin's team comes down and maybe rips this one clean, only gets the one, now there's room to tap that red out. There wasn't before.
They're just playing this with quiet weight.
Little quiet. Whoa, clean.
Want to keep their shooter as close to nose.
Little quiet.
That control zone in front of the button on the forefoot.
McCush. Negavan trying to heat up the ice. Leaves the shot block there. Maybe a little overlap. And behind the center guard, too.
12, 5.
Good, Ethan.
Yeah. Her dress.
This starts. Be close.
I like the weight choice. It just took off on them a bit.
Stick around.
Yeah.
Hope the guard's not terrible.
Yeah. 10-5. Don't even hate 11-5.
I don't think I'm sticking around with 10-5.
Do you like 11-5?
We're probably not sticking with that weight. What? We're not sticking with that weight.
You like bump?
Bump then.
I like bump. You got it. Okay.
It's a tough one. You want to throw speed to make the double, but you can't.
Little big. Close. Yep. 11, 2.
Schmiemann on the brush.
Hard. It's good. Hard. 11-5. Hard.
Got it by. Now, can you spill them both?
It's good.
And that stone will spin to the back 8, and behind that stone, top 12. So second shot does belong to Manitoba Lawes.
Yeah, but like 5 1/4.
I think they picked the perfect speed there. It would be tough to make the double and keep the shooter. And like the last shot advantage here, and there's 2 yellow in there.
Thought we might see Caitlin call the chase here. That guard is really high.
It's close.
They try to
Sit 2, right?
sit 2.
We'll just fight the 4.
Freeze is a good option too, though. You narrow down the rings, narrow down the scoring area for Team Alberta.
Hard curl. Keep going. Stay close. Close. Straight. 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 It's still back 4. Straight. Clean. 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 Really nice, Lena. Gotta go.
Good judge.
These are the finesse shots early in the end that I did not see from Team Lawes at the start of the week.
Good judge.
Whether it was the ice the Rocks are fighting with, or they just changed their strategy up a bit.
Yeah, they tend to play a little bit more up-weight game, hit things when you expected them to draw.
It was just so funny because this team previously had Caitlin Lawes playing with Jennifer Jones, one of the most aggressive skips out there. You had Selena Negavan playing for Tracy Fleury, also super aggressive skip. So it was a really funny combination. I wouldn't have expected to see that leaning towards the defense.
No kidding.
They're still so new as a team, though, just given the pregnancies, the babies. They're still trying to find that team DNA and what works best for them.
Close. Small bump. Just to it. Just to it. Yep. Yep. Whoa. Just to it. Small bump. Nice. Good.
Nice shot making here.
15-4.
Think we just freeze? Okay. Happy. Even if you're short, that's okay.
Okay.
So, 15-5, 15-8?
Yeah.
No ad. You can go on that. Top 12! Line's good! Line's good! Line's good! Top 8! Room! Yep! Room! Line's good! Weight's good! Lock it on! Yep! Gotta go! Gotta go! Yes! High! It's just top 12! Come on, Josh! Do it! Hard! 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 Keep going! Keep going! Keep going! Hard! Do it! Yep! Keep going! Nice! Nice!
How good are those 3 shots?
Good judge.
Nice angles too.
Really fast in that spot, too, Russ.
16
Yeah, 15-9. That is just for reference. Sweepers did really well to wait.
Now that's Stone. Remember that rollover that sits top 12? Belonging to Alberta and Sturmay, the one on the left there. Is it, you think, going to come into play? Will they use it, do you think?
Yep, quite possibly. Yeah, Selena's mentioning it now that Caitlin might try it.
I don't like guarding.
No, I don't like guarding either.
Sounds. I don't know if it curls enough. We needed more of an angle on our first one to. I think that's her only
I don't
shot.
like guarding, whatever we do.
Okay.
My first thought was just peel,
Sure.
and then she probably puts it back. If she does come in the house, then we might have a chance to do something up. Are you okay with that?
Yep.
At least, and then we can play something maybe on.
Yeah, I don't think it's anything more than a force right now, but
You're drawing side.
I'm good with
pin
that,
right
yep.
now.
you'll want the in, hey?
Sorry?
In?
Yeah. I think this for now.
I like this.
She probably puts it back, and if she goes into the house, we might have.
Selena was thinking put the guard up because right now Manitoba can come down and tap and just remove the Alberta shot stone and sit shot top button, but they also have the option off that side yellow to come into the pile, so you can't guard everything.
Right.
Yeah. The wings look like they never stay
All right,
down.
Kathy, what do we got here? Looks like red is shot stone, right?
Yes, a chance for two. Skips both trading opportunities. Kate Cameron had a hit and stick to lie two. She rolled too far, and so then Carey was trying to draw around. It is the Yellowstone at the back. 12 went heavy, and so that means a draw to bite of the 8-foot is what Kate needs for two.
Minimum,
Kate
guys.
Cameron out of the
Okay.
Granite Curling Club in Winnipeg
Curling
in
now.
his 7th appearance.
It's good.
Back home and
Make it
skipping for the first time
4-8.
since 2014.
Nice, Kate. Nice, Kate.
Finished with a record of 5-3, playing 7-1, Einarson.
Sorry.
It's hard to unlock them if you're a Team Alberta too. They're so straight.
I like it.
Normally you can tap it back and get the shot rock off to a side and then the next one goes.
Feels
But
like a guard.
looks like they're all just going to stay in a line.
Yeah, when they came and played that freeze on
Got it,
the,
Caitlin.
when Selena made a nice freeze on her first, when they made that freeze back, they had to get a bit of an angle on it. Or even release then would have been an option. Just replacing the guard here, hey Russ?
Yeah. Yeah, that's about all they
Slow
have.
down quite a bit. Top 8.
Skip stones.
Closer line. Yep. Top
Caitlin
12.
Lawes,
Yes, line.
Peterman, and McCush.
Top 8.
Blues in line big time.
Top 8. Top 12.
Right here, right here, right here, right here, right here. Full 12, full 12.
Sorry, guys. That really curled.
Okay.
Sweet. I thought you had 2, Caitlin.
It's not terrible.
Nice,
It
but-
blocks the draw for 2.
Just tight.
Yeah.
I think you just want to open up that draw path for me. Okay? Yeah, I like that. 10-5. Yeah. Just trying to stick it in front of them. Yeah.
Hit Caitlin's. As you say, open up that right-hand side. There's a little bit of the button available.
Curl, curl, 10, curl.
Hard. It's just rolling over there a little bit. That's okay. That's good. Good. Nice. That's 10. So. I know.
Okay.
It's a strange end with all the rocks just
There with
perfectly lined up.
Can she make this though then?
Is that available? Can you see enough of it?
Yeah, that's there. We can't guard it though, so then do we play it?
I was thinking, do we just kill it and let her I guess she has to.
Would be for 2.
Just no, like she'd have to make that, or she just bonks it for 1.
Yeah.
Like we just kill the 7.
Yeah.
I'm just scared if we don't get that past this one, then she plays that for 3.
Yeah, we'd have to move that.
Yeah.
If you can see enough of it.
I don't know.
I think so. Back 8.
Right now, if we just get this out of there, draw
Then
is
she
hard.
has to draw for 2.
Yeah.
That's the same.
Result.
We might as well sit 1 then, right? If she has a shot for 2.
Yeah. Try and just stagger them. And then make her play the enough.
Yep.
Okay, so like just board.
I like it. You got it.
You look at this, Joe, and you think that you have to throw extra weight because you're trying to remove 1 and you're moving 4 stones altogether, do you?
No, I like this call because you can manage the line with board weight, keep it straight, make it curl. If you throw it hard and you don't quite have the line, you could spill everything open a little bit, and I don't know where everything lands in that case.
You're right.
I have a chance for 2 that way.
But I think if Caitlin doesn't get it right and they're angled, there'll be a simple shot for 1, but the shooter will be so high, I think you still only get 1.
Yep.
Final stone for Caitlin Lawes.
Whoa. Yeah. 5. Whoa.
Am I rolling?
A little bit. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
So they are shot for the moment. They blocked that path.
Good throw. Yeah, good throw.
Interesting. They haven't even looked at the in-off, have they?
But I don't mind.
Well, now that their rock's gone,
If they just hit it, they'll exchange for a single, basically, right?
I'm not sure you can get by that top yellow to get the 2.
I don't know if it's worth the risk.
No,
Russ,
exactly.
because you give up a steal here, all of a sudden it's tie ball game.
Yep.
From watching this team, they don't like to take a lot of risks unless if they have to.
And they don't have to because scoreboard put you up 3-1. I think you'd have to go through that yellow one to make that.
Final stone.
10-5.
Bang it on the nose.
10-5.
Release the backing. Pick up a single. Happily. And that works. Last rock pays off for Alberta. The Trans-Canada off in the distance. And there you can see the mountains over to the left. So if you go west, in about an hour and a bit, you're in Banff. Winsport Event Center, our home for this entire week. All started last Friday. 18 teams, 2 pools of 9, 8-game round robin, and this is how it wound up. Sturmay Anderson qualified early, and then Lawes by last rock draw came out of that bunch at 5. Holman, Jones clinched, and Cameron on our final draw beat Grandy of BC, and it was the head-to-head matchup. That head-to-head win gave Kate Cameron the 3rd spot. Well, Danielle Inglis from Team Ontario had an outstanding week. She was in that bunch, and she receives the Marge Mitchell Sportsmanship Award. Marge Mitchell curled for Saskatchewan, won a Canadian World Championship back in 1982. The Sportsmanship Award is in her honor. Congratulations, Danielle Inglis.
Yeah.
Really nice draw placement last end by both teams. A series of freezes made. Talking about hog-to-hog times, the last freeze made on that line was a 16. So earlier in the week, it was a low 14 to T line, which means a 16 would have been about a halfway tight guard. So significantly faster tonight.
Roughly 13 at the start of practice at the start of the week. Still lots of curl.
You Okay, just hack.
The port's a little smaller with hack, but that's the right way to hang around.
Yep. Hack. Hard. Hard. Hard.
Jocelyn Peterman.
Hard. All you got. Come on. Hard. Hard. Stay down. Hard. Hard. Big roll. Big roll. Big roll. Hard. 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 Roll it right over. Yep. Come on. It's good, Joss.
And enough to spill it. Manitoba with Last Rock playing the Redstone. So this is our the Page qualifiers leading to the Page playoff. And interesting to note, you do have 4 Manitoba teams: Jones, Lawes, Cameron, of course, Team Canada, Anderson from Gimli.
Line's okay.
Well, and coming from a province like Manitoba, this new format is really great, because in the old format, unless you had somebody like Carey that was Team Canada, there would only be one rep. And if the best team should be here, and they are, and they happen to be from the same province, then at least they get to play.
Curl.
Yeah, that's a great point, Katha. The whole job here is to find your best representative.
6, 7.
So Manitoba with 11, but you have to remember now, Team Canada, Manitoba teams won 5 of those as Team Canada. The last 3, of course, Team Canada, Anderson from Gimli.
Yep.
The last time Manitoba province won was 20, and Anderson.
Okay.
And she's added 3 straight since.
A little on the inside on both of those for Jocelyn.
Probably just in line with this one. Okay.
Trouble.
Okay. I would say that felt like last game, to be honest. Like it's, yeah, she's sliding here.
That spot in the sheet was deadly straight
Yeah.
a few hours ago, just coming up a hair now.
Can I just have a hair less, Selena?
Those 2 red corners might help Caitlin later on.
What's the play?
Just straight guard.
Not there.
And
Line's close.
I think they're going higher than the red.
Tightish. 2.5.
Yep.
To the red one. Just past it. It's trying.
It's not past it.
No, it does not need to curl. We're to the red one.
So as the
We're just shorter.
stone crosses the
No.
hog line here, take a look at those 2 reds on the right. Are they angled for anything?
Yeah, they're very close, Vic. Virtually dead on, or 1/8 of an inch high side that could stick on the shot rock. But Caitlin, and she's done this the entire event, blows up the middle as fast as she can. So that'll be a last resort if it's still there. Yellow, red, straight back, and hopefully make the double. Otherwise, you open things up, right?
Love to make some noise in the house here.
Selena Negevin. Peterman's got her. Here we go. Bang. Are you going to touch something? No. Ah, goodness. And you've come across now and taken that angle away, that double race.
And the shooter didn't roll either.
Needed to roll that guard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 in a row. They haven't thrown perfect.
I don't really want more. No.
Okay. I'll give you the same.
Yeah. You got it.
Two-two tie, and it's the final stone for Carey Anderson. The 4-time defending champion must win to possibly win a 5th.
Kate Cameron was hitting and rolling on her final stone. It overcurled. She grazed that red stone over. So fortunate that it's still in play, but it did poke it in between the hole, the 2 guards. Carey gets through the hole. It's for 3.
Yeah, boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Here we go. Burchard's got her. Can you get it through the hole? Here we go, going through. Oh, goodness, no. Oh, and just that little rub off the top. She'll kill her own, but still get a pair.
Wow, back-to-back skips, Tick and Fortunate. They both had one.
Now run it back. Our game. Got it. Touched everything and leaves the center guard.
Very nice.
Almost through the hole.
Oh, that was so close, wasn't it, Kath?
Sure was.
Yeah, cross it a
Looks a little better for Lawes, do you think, Joe?
Yeah, disturbed to the top of the rings. Still trouble, though, for Team Manitoba.
I think she's honestly probably playing that sooner. And probably just go
Yeah.
right.
Yep.
Almost beside it. Okay.
Yep.
Well thought out. I think
nice here.
it'd be tempting to plug the port.
You got it.
But Caitlin's capable of making that jump double there. Peel weight, and then you're wondering why you threw a guard.
And Selena Sturmay has been so deadly with her draw weight so far today.
What do you guys want for biting top four? 5-2, 5-3. Short or
Feels
something.
the same here, Selena.
Try.
If you guard an inch or two of that shot rock, and it's tough for Caitlin to come through the port.
And try to overbury.
Right. Which it will here. It can. It's very capable of getting that swoop in there.
Top eight. Weight's good if you can. All there, top four. All there. Close. No, we're back guys. Close. We're T-line. Close. It's coming on. Curl a little. Curl. Right next to it. Curl. Right beside it. Curl, 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 curl. Whoa, whoa.
Very nice.
Good call.
To sit three, but without last rock.
15.
Nicely done. If that's light, let's pretend that's in the 12th, but I think you'd see Caitlin either try to get through the port and sit shot or play that double, but forced to play the run back now.
Right on the nose. Sounds good.
Almost has to hit the right-hand yellow on the center line on the right side. If you hit it on the left side, you won't get the other rock.
Coach Connor Negevin. Lawes in her first.
Oh, curl.
Peterman.
Curl. Keep going.
Help it up.
Go, Josh, go,
Help
go,
it
go.
up. Here we go. Oh, and gets nothing. Yeah, the race takeouts have been a problem for her this week, just 43%.
Good sweep.
I like it. She's probably got to go wide.
Yeah. I think you just want to put it on the center line. Yeah. Full 12's fine.
Do you ever tap it and try and make it better? Just let
I
her
don't think
throw
so.
the straw?
No,
Okay.
let her throw the draw.
Okay.
Give max on this one.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
if you,
the last one
if you
good,
put
so
it on
yeah.
the center line, Russ, and the spot they're saying top edge of the 8
think
or
so.
top
Okay.
12, doesn't that? Could you spill? You can't beat shot rock. I
fighting
realize
12, okay?
that, but it gives her a chance to get rid of maybe 2 or 3. No.
Yeah,
we can
but
never,
if it's
like,
top 12,
trust
Vic,
the
and
rest
Caitlin comes down and runs that back, makes the triple,
shorts, okay?
it's still a steal of one.
Yeah, I understand.
So yeah, I think Caitlin, I'm guessing she has to draw it. It's not easy.
Okay.
Yeah, like that. Because
She
the
made a
hair
beauty in
in
the second, but this is
last
much
time
tougher.
practice, we got to center,
Yeah.
back four.
Give you 3 to 5 feet close. That's 5. We didn't do much on that.
You could tap something, but it might make it easier. You know, there'd be a group break together, any angles. Caitlin makes a nose triple, so she's got an extremely tough shot.
Tight. A little early. Tight.
You could leave this out, Joanne, maybe block the draw a little bit. Like these, leave this on the wide side,
Over curling.
because if Caitlin hits one of those two, it's still not shot.
Paige Papley.
Yeah, you're right. Just tight.
Is on the left.
Half tight. No. Okay.
Not exactly where they thought. I thought they were going to bring it in. That was the indication. So
Yeah,
how do you get to the 4-foot?
that's just it.
There's a lot left.
Good there, buddy.
So this is interesting for Team Manitoba. You just watch your opposition miss their draw by 8 feet. Is it slow out wide, or was it just underthrown?
And this is even wider.
A couple of broom heads more than practice. 2? Yeah.
Okay.
Do you think it'll still be okay? Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you going to Joe flirt with that yellow top edge of the 8?
It shouldn't. They have the full 4 foot available to them. Side, full 4 foot right on the tee line.
Okay.
If you're not sure here, Caitlin could also play the double and jam it and give them one. Because this is kind of like make it perfect or give them 2.
Facing 3 with her last. Down 3-1. Caitlin Lawes.
Nice good. Not much ad. What do you think? I thought all there.
What do you think? Got all there, says McCush.
Real.
Nothing yet.
Where are you?
Full back 4.
Okay.
Gotta come off.
Line's good. Line's great.
Back
Put
8.
on the tee line.
Back 8.
Give me a tick. Yes. Yes.
Maybe a little tick.
Yes.
Plan B. Take the steam out of it. Oh, they just touch it? Did they? Oh, and it will spin to there. And that will be a steal of 2. She tried to just grab a little rub off that stone top 8. That close to perfect.
Behind you, Josh.
Right now, it is Selena Sturmay and Alberta in control. As we welcome you back on this Friday night, must-wins for these teams on the ice. Caitlin Lawes or Selena Sturmay. On the other sheet, Kathy Watchell, Kate Cameron, Carrie Anderson. Steal of 2, 5-1 Alberta. To 5 we go. And Lawes with Louthrock playing the Redstones.
Key line. Okay, higher the better. Needs to sit for line. Just copy.
Top 4.
Can you curl? Yep. Just let it work a bit. Little curl, yep. Yep. Yep.
Good spot.
Keep it going. A little more, go, go, go. Good spot.
I'm a little surprised they didn't throw a second corner guard.
Yeah.
Down 4?
4 down, yep. Good positioning from Alberta, too. Might have something to do with it.
Line's good. Easy.
Desiree Hawes.
Line's good. Half. You look there. Half tight. Little bit for line. Tight. Yep. Waist all there. Yep. Line's fine. Half tight. Over and up. Half. Just inside half. Well, halfway. Good. Thanks. Good. Good service.
A little bit of an over curl on the guard, but that's the way you want to miss the line. If you under curl, you leave the hit and roll behind the corner for your opposition. It's guarding the pro side there.
Or just run it this way.
Yeah.
Pardon?
My first thought was the
We're
double
second.
12.
The run, you mean?
Yeah, like the double, like into the top 12.
Just run it this way. Okay. Just
This is dangerous.
firm. I'd like to try to stick the shooter here.
Arguably the best result, but you heard Caitlin said, like to try to leave the shooter here, but here comes a 7-second takeout. Not always easy to control the shooter at that speed. And off comes the corner guard if this is missed.
Jocelyn Peterman.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Not a lick.
Curl.
All on its own. Is it going to come up for her? No.
Sorry, Josh.
And won't hold the shooter.
Nice throw.
As it goes wide, covering the edge of the 12. Yeah, that picked the appropriate weight. That wasn't missed by much, just so much speed.
Don't play too cute. Yeah. Out turn? Yep. Okay. 3/4 is probably non-jamming. You got it.
Interesting playing the out turn across the face.
Yeah, just trying to hit and roll for a center line guard.
Yep. Yep. Whoa!
Easy to nose this.
Whoa, whoa.
Papling. Oh, look at this. So off the guard, spills in and underneath. Oh, somebody said, here we go.
And the other turn just seemed to pay a lot more dividends. And you know, they're out there, I'm not. Trying to get too much out of it, Joe. Like maybe just peel with a.
Even just easier to guess how it's going to run outside in. Maybe it was a really precise peel. She talked about playing the hit and roll first, and then obviously opted for the peel instead. maybe hadn't seen an inside out in that spot, so tried the one that they knew.
Do you like this? I'm just throwing out options.
I think we need a guard. They're gonna peel
I'm just
it,
gonna
but
blast everything.
yeah, I like it.
Well, it's too
Actually,
early.
No.
They can just make this.
Okay.
I think we come in.
top 4.
Okay. You got it.
Okay, super nice here.
Yep.
All right,
At
Russ.
like 15-3.
Selena Negovin thought
Trust your kick.
option guard. Lawes has decided to come in top 4. What's the reasoning? What's the difference?
I think they've decided with 2 rocks in there already, they'll get another one in and try to make it a big score, but it might be too early. You heard Caitlin say they can make that raise double. Well, Caitlin's not taking the raise double away from them. And this is just going to group them. I'm not sure this is the right idea.
Big scrub, McCush. Negovin. And light, and now staggered.
Good sweep. 15-8.
Yeah, rolls in there. Okay. Control. You got her.
When they played that previous cross the face peel, when you're crossing the face, the one you're hitting drags out lower. If you hit it in the same spot with the other turn, you would have got a little bit different angle. Not much, but just might have been enough not to shoot the thing into the rings.
Good. Yep. 10-5. Hard. Hard does.
Danielle Schmiemann.
Hard does. Gotta go.
Desiree Haas.
Hard. Hard. Hard.
Have you got the roll underneath?
Hard, Paige. Go.
Have you? Oh, yes, you do. And now it's tucked in behind that stagger.
I just touched it.
Maybe Team Lawes coming in the rings a little too soon.
I think so. I hear what Caitlin was saying about leaving the blast for Team Alberta, but it wasn't an easy double by any means. It was a quarter rock or so. I think
Hey, forward.
you come in too early, you give your opposition too many chances to eliminate your rocks.
It's good.
If the score was tied, I think I liked it. It's just Team Manitoba really, they need to score 2 here.
Yep.
5th end already.
Solid. Hard girl. High. Gotta go. Gotta go.
Peterman. And will unlock them. And so now they do have a way, Lawes, to
that?
get to the
10-8.
second shot stone.
Okay. Pretty good. Here.
Just an unforced error again,
Sorry,
though.
can we?
You
11 and
can't
a
be
half.
rolling
11
out.
and a half. And just roll Paige's way. Okay.
Don't think you can hit the back red
That
and
was
go
good,
across
Whitney.
and get the
That
back
was
side
good,
of
10
the
and a
top
half.
red, so they're just going to hit the top and roll over.
You got her.
I like what this team does, Joanne, with, they're up 4. You could just blast this, but it just gives Caitlin a chance. And they're just going to keep the heat on here by keeping soft weight. It's not like they're going to jam this one.
11.
Yeah, her struggles led to struggles by Skip Sturmay.
Close.
Back in play was off against Jones, to be sure.
Curl. Curl.
Tapley.
It's nice.
That's 2 really nice hit and rolls from Danielle Schmiemann.
And a blank in 5. You don't want to say anything, do you, Kathy?
Of course I do.
Oh, gosh, okay.
It was a great freeze by Kate Cameron to turn this end around. Carrie had to play the blast and rolled everything out, and that allowed Kate to blank. So doing a great job of converting in this game and also using the hammer to blank.
So Anderson 4-2, going to 6, and Kate Cameron will have the hammer.
Not close.
Selena Negovin.
Back 8. Room then. Back 4.
Trying to get to nose on second shot rock and just tap it to the back rings.
Just back going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Get a shot.
I think there's a double now, though, Joanne, if you throw it hard enough.
Good try, Selena.
Oh, I think so.
Just whisker that top red.
You probably blast it. So get to the inside with like hack? Yeah, probably inside with hack, hey? I think I like that better. Yeah, you should have plenty of room there still. Seems like it finishes nice.
Yeah, I think
They talked about blasting it. They're not going to. You can't see a ton of it.
there.
You have to get very close to the guard, I guess. So you're just going to be patient.
It's a smart call.
Yeah.
Back line to me?
Less chance of,
I think we're going to finish.
a little less chance of wrecking.
Well,
So just hitting 3/4, Joanna, rolling in.
Yeah, just get to
Okay.
the inside of that top red on the right-hand side and flop under. You'll have a bunch of staggers with your rocks top button.
yeah. Shouldn't do much. I think at the end, but
So
also
tempting to just blast something being up 4, but
Mm-hmm.
patient call here.
It's a great rebound for her.
late.
Very close to her high of the week, which is 92%.
Back line.
Just through.
Back line. Through.
Should be able to hold it here, even though it's light.
Paige Pepling.
Just back. Hard. Slow.
Well, nice roll, but they wanted that thing out of there.
Now the weight seemed to come off of it.
Yeah. Now there's a triple to sit 3.
Like that was barely even back 12 weight by the end there.
Yeah.
There.
Okay, you got it, Caitlin. Kind of lead it, John.
I think we need peel, but
Yep.
Wow.
that's
You
just
have
so
to
firm.
cross the nose just a bit, don't you?
Make it.
Even a hair less,
Yes.
maybe?
Okay, and then there's the room to do that.
Barely. You can. I think you can get the back double.
Hit what we can
Okay.
see of that yellow one.
Yeah, it's got to squeeze it.
I'd rather tick the top one than hit it high.
Okay. Okay. You throwing the out? Peel
Throwing
with
the
the out.
out. Just firm.
Firm. Okay.
I've caught on to how straight it is in this spot, Russ. This is almost negative ice.
It is, yeah. At your point, Vic, it's might not be there.
Yep. Hard.
In the biggest game of the week, her lowest number of the week. McCush. Gotta sneak this by now. What do you got? Bang, bang. Oh, and dear. And underneath it goes. Gets rid of just one.
Oh, man. They yelled whoa once, and it just
way to go
grazed
after it.
that top rock.
You back that up quite a bit.
Thought we were by.
So close. I thought we were by 2. Nice throw.
Yeah, a little bit inconsistent. Certainly slow to start. And then did turn it around. Should have really won the game against Team Canada. And now her worst of the week when she needs it most. As we play here in 5 and down 5-1.
Team Alberta got away with that last one. They rolled beautifully, but you'd think with the score the way it was, they would have tried to get this one out, but now they get the crack at it. If they could ever sit 3 here.
Weight's good. Whoa. Weight's good. Curl. 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 Hard. Hard.
And we'll roll it. And they're just piling them in the 4-foot now.
I think that middle one jams.
So let's look at Selena Sturmay. Yeah, I mean that's what you like to see, aren't you? If you're the coach, 65 this afternoon, 91 now.
I don't know if Caitlin can score here.
I agree. The middle one, the shot rock, should jam.
I don't really think we can score, but just hope that we can spill it far enough.
Okay.
You got to be. You got to be careful.
Nose with as hard as I can throw it, or a hair high as hard as I can throw it.
That's the intern.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could almost come off that wide one, Joanne. If you're sure you can't score here, you could make it off that wide one. Not that that's a gimme.
As hard as I can throw it. Still not sure whether they'll be able to score. Final stone. Peterman, stay on that line. Here we go, bang, bang. Oh, and we'll spill it enough to give up a steal of 1.
All she had.
Watch out,
to the break. 6-1 Alberta.
The 2024 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is presented by Kruger Products, the softest and strongest supporters for over 40 years. By New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada. By Montana's Barbecue and Bar, Canada's home for barbecue. And by PointsBet, the official sports gaming partner of Curling Canada.
Ted Appelman said they had a really good debrief and they know exactly what to do tonight, what they hope to do, and it looks pretty good so far. As we check the numbers after 5, Sturmay leading 6-1.
And Team Sturmay went to school after their game this afternoon. Lawes unable to find the forefoot in that fourth end after some nicely placed draws by Selena. And in the fifth, just unable to create any kind of space to get in there and create a multiple score. Caitlin Lawes will need to find it in the second half of the game.
Boy, she's struggling. Look at the numbers, 60 compared to 93. The numbers after 5 brought to you by PointsBet, the official sports gaming partner of Curling Canada. Just not quite sure what's going on. Rachel Holman's last. Can you make the angle raise double? Fleury getting ready. Fleury getting ready. Oh, goodness gracious, she got it!
If this run back is made, it is for 3.
Here we go. Trying to hold it up. Burgess, plenty of time. Got it! Absolutely perfect. So the wins by Jones and Holman, they have them onto the Page playoff. Now it's a game of survival for these two games, Sturmay Lawes or Anderson Cameron. And Kathy, what do you see in the other one? They blanked 5, so 4-2, Canada leads there.
Well, any questions about whether Carrie Anderson and her team could bounce back have been removed at 87%. 3 of the 4 players on the team, including Carrie, are playing better than they did this afternoon, and the one that isn't is within 1%. For Kate Cameron, she's had really good draw weight and blanked in the last end to retain hammer, but a couple of times they've had opportunities. They haven't capitalized. They will need to do that in the second 5.
And the Cameron team from the Granite in Winnipeg do start it the 6th with Last Rock. Welcome back on this Friday night as we narrow the final 6 down to the Fab 4 and the Page playoffs starting tomorrow. So it's been a tough slog for Lawes. You saw her struggling numbers. Gave up a steal of 2 and 4, a single in 5, 6-1. Alberta leads it. And here in the 6th, Lawes will have Last Rock playing the Red Star.
Want it in or tight? Fighting's fine. Line's good. Weight's good. A little bit of room on this line. Line's good though. We're top 12 tight.
Yeah, Caitlin did well to give up a steal of 1 last end. They just
top 12. We're all there.
weren't able to generate anything, only through the one corner, and then brought the play into the house. But Alberta made some really precise hit and rolls to keep everything overlapped.
Yeah, one, they didn't get the rock out, which was a little scary, but you're right, it's all precision. They're getting how many freezes, how many angles, really putting the heat on Manitoba. Their Lawes team is missing a couple of shots wide on some of those taps, but other than that, they're not far off, and they don't stand a chance so far.
Okay, real quick through here, got like 13 and a half.
Well, it is interesting. The previous end, I think they only put up the one corner. Here they've elected now to put up the two. But boy, that center is just jammed by Alberta.
Back down! Yeah! Hard! Hard! Right to it! Back 12! All you got!
Jocelyn's not trying to remove anything here. Just wants to rearrange the front of the house. Try to move something behind the tee line.
Does that tell you anything, that statistic? They're much stronger, Lawes, in the first half of the game, their productivity, their offense really falls off in the second half. They just aren't scoring as many points in the second half. Is there anything to that, or is it just the way the game ebbs and flows?
I think the team is still in its early stages. Certainly not this game. They haven't scored many points in the first half here. I think as arena ice changes throughout the game, it's kind of that puzzle you have to solve, and learning how to communicate and learn from every rock is an art, and it's something that teams take time to adjust to. And I think there might be some technical issues just with mechanics, and when your mechanics aren't quite good and you have a miss, it's hard to figure out if it was the ice, the rock, or the throw. And if you can remove that throw variable and everyone throw it similar and consistently, that's how the best teams learn and get better as the game goes on.
Yeah, it's the wrong time to be adjusting, isn't it?
Happy. Got a curl. Got a curl.
Got a little bit going here now.
Straight curl. Straight curl. Straight curl.
Should very easily.
Wow, look at it go.
Get it in there, get it in there. You're doing it. That's fine. Get it even.
Hog
Get it
line
even.
in, it really swoops.
Hard, 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 hard.
And they'll get a half a stone behind.
Deeper.
15,
That's the spot where Caitlin threw a chase in the third end or the second end. It was coming home and it just jumped like crazy. Like
Sorry,
lots of curl coming off the line there.
Last end here? Yes. Yeah. Okay. Maybe a smidge less.
Need water.
So what is she saying? Hit and flop on top?
Yeah, they're keeping the heat on, aren't they? They're not. Sometimes too many, in this case, yellow is a really bad thing, but their rolls have not hurt them. They've been very precise, and I love the weight choices. You can control it.
We're not. Hard curl. Hard, just touch it. No.
Yikes.
10-7.
Barely touched
Oh,
a stone.
boy.
All right. I think that's just max back.
Okay. Board?
That had to have a little. I didn't
Knife
get
here.
a good look at the release. It had to be backing up to miss that.
Yeah, she didn't throw it very hard. They just
No.
couldn't get it to go. Great chance here for Selena. Double and roll behind cover.
10-5.
Selena
10-5.
Negavan and her first, throwing third stones here in 6.
Yep.
Trying to make something. Oh, goodness. Peterman turned away as if it wasn't her stone. And she got back in time. Lovely underneath it goes.
Oh, we got something cooking now.
Good sweep. Nice shooting.
Did you see that? What? Before that, she had turned away as if the thought was it's going to be McCush's rock, and then she had to come back to pick it up.
Right.
I didn't hear. She was chatting with Josh already. Sorry. Really good. How much do you have of the time from her? No. Okay. Teresa, can you make that double?
It's so loud in this building. One of the sweepers always has to be looking up for the weight, or for the line call rather, in the house. And Jocelyn, I think, was ready to take on that role and got back just in time.
Gary Anderson in the earlier game today said, Shannon, you couldn't hear me, and she said, well, I was talking, and you are when you're, the front end's talking back and forth of what to do, and it's difficult to communicate.
I just feel like going over top most times. Yeah. However, I don't think I can see enough to make this double. I just like, yeah. My first thought was either this. That's not bad either. I don't know if I like running it just because we're probably just leaving this here.
I'm good with this.
Okay.
Bump.
Yeah.
Let's pick your poison here. The run back's got some merits. When they're playing board weight, tap weight, hit and roll in, they sit 2, but there'll probably be a double. You could hit the open one.
That's the way to go, but what kind of just go. Okay. Just roll to the middle. Yeah, just watch
Let's see. 3 yellows. That's Canada. Final stone coming up. Kate Cameron, Manitoba.
Carrie Anderson had 2 in the 4-foot. She was trying to play a small tap, but caught it a little bit heavy. That's the one now at the back of the 12-foot. For Kate Cameron, she's trying to throw about a hack weight, get to the face of that stone, but boy, it's tough because those two are cornered on each other.
And she's trying to roll to shot or make the tap double?
No, she's trying to roll to shot.
Okay.
Close. Little big. Close. 11 and a half. Close. Curl. Hard 10. Straight.
So they get the one, the in-between one, roll the shooter over. Kate Cameron. Oh, how tough.
Go, go, go,
Can you spill this? Are you going to get? Oh, she got it. What a wonderful shot. Kate Cameron.
And that shows her comfort with skipping. That is a great weight selection for that shot.
What was our 11-6?
That was a very difficult shot.
That's a game saver. Give up a steal there. What a swing.
That also curled pretty good. Like, I think we can get the one.
I thought they may be going over after the top stone, but they went after the middle stone.
Well, no, they did get the top one that was half buried, Vic. It was at the top 12 behind the corner guard. And they spilled over and tapped their own over.
Do you like it's 10?
Pretty good results.
Yeah.
Here?
Again, they're keeping the weight soft, and they're controlling the cue ball, keeping one in play. And unfortunately, there's now a double.
The rocks will be grouped after the double's made, though.
Yep.
If you're Alberta, you don't mind giving up a 2 here.
Yep.
Whatever you know. I think, yeah.
How hard are you throwing?
10.
10. Okay. You got it.
Okay, 10.
Weight's good.
No. No.
Negative.
Curl. Close.
Peterman.
Right. Straight. Oh,
No,
curl,
no, no,
curl,
no,
curl.
no, no,
McCush
no.
late
Gotta sit.
and over.
It's a nice shot. Good.
Interesting.
Great pair, Pretty Selena. good.
Nice throws.
Nice throw, Selena.
By leaving the yellow in there, and it sounds by the sweeping call, that's what they were trying to do.
That'll
And
be
you
correct.
can't make the double. It's tough.
You got it.
You'd never
Roll over.
clear it, would you?
Just roll
Don't
over.
think so. It's certainly jamming how far it would go. Great call if that's what they think. I think that's what they tried.
If anything, be on like the 11 side of things.
Okay, and you want to roll like full 8 foot on the other side?
Yeah. Okay.
Just my only question, though, Russ, I mean, it would have been nice to sit 3 there.
Yeah. But if it rolls much farther, there's an auto double there. But if they can roll here properly, they sit the 2, right?
Yeah, and the force is on out of nowhere.
11-5.
Whoa.
11-5. Yep. Whoa. 11-5. Oh, curl.
Maybe speaks to their aggressive play and putting pressure on the opposition
Curl.
with all the stolen points.
Roll it. Roll it hard.
Drill it full in the 8. That's what they want. That's what they got.
Just wonderful rock control in this game. They scored 15 more points than Caitlin Lawes during the week.
Like, I'm just scared we're going to lose that.
Okay. Oh, what is it?
But, like, we can also play it with, like, a 9.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I don't think we're losing this.
Okay.
And this is
90 degrees is something like
insanely
that.
straight,
So they can throw a softer weight and just roll it more this into this type of area. But it's
9?
9.
got to be careful here that if you
Probably both.
hit it a little thinner to get your shooter to stay, can you save the raised rock?
Is that the out?
That's the in.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got her, Caitlin.
Yeah, if you get the red as thin as you can and maybe have it roll to our right, the double's there.
Caitlin Lawes and her first. Oh boy. Negative hollering right away. Now from the other end, it's Lawes. Peterman. Angle it back, got that, and roll it over. Oh, you just may lay this on the corner.
Very nice.
Good sweet.
That's good. Nice
Good
throw.
sweet.
Never done to play this
make
double.
this
easier.
Wait.
A little snug on you.
Oh, she's scratching.
Yep.
I'd seen theirs.
That's how we drew it. It was going to go across the top, so you just threw it a little lighter.
Just playing like half a rock though, right?
Nose. His nose terrible.
Yeah, she plays that for 2 probably. Like she just hits same thing, half and roll to here.
Probably big roll then?
My first thought was big roll.
Paige Papley.
If we make this double, they only ever have a shot for 2. She's still
Yeah, this is the right-hand double also.
Yeah, but yeah, she's probably gonna have a shot for 2.
That's probably the smartest one. Probably.
Yeah. I don't mind that then. Okay, pop her off. Okay.
Feel.
I think it's that double, Joe, or maybe just plain nose this. I'm not sure you want to roll too far. Give them a. You give them a 2 by doing that, but it's a tricky 2. I think I'd be finding a way to make a double.
I think so too. You know, it's on the side, and if you ever roll, you might need a double for 3.
For 3.
3 is the only thing that puts Manitoba
Yes.
back in this game. With 2, you're still up 3, playing 7 with the hammer.
And this is not the hardest double in the world.
Final stone here in the 6th. For Selena Sturmay and Alberta. Pause. With it all the way. Oh dear, it was looking for the double.
Not bad.
Oh, got away with one there, it looks like.
Can't get 3 here, eh?
No.
Wow,
Quite a
rolled
bit.
just far enough.
There's no way to tick it, I don't
Gave
think.
that a
so.
real shove and
Just play
shoved it tight.
Pack? Or do you like board?
In playing the stone top 4,
Yeah, I threw that like
top
that
8,
line. I
could
think
you
it'd be
just
more gradual now,
tickle
Board?
the
Just
yellow
board, yeah.
stone on the way by?
I don't think so.
You're no fun.
I know. if the shot rock was 2 inches to the left, you could hit it and come off of it and
She made a sneaky
Kick
good
it.
roll.
Yeah.
kick it
Okay,
north.
Hardy, just board.
Okay.
Yeah, they're just going for the 2, which is all that's there.
So this is the spot that took off on Caitlin last time she threw here. Wonder if this will go curl like crazy again.
It's a much needed 2 here in 6.
No.
Weight's good.
Curl. Hard curl.
Weight's great.
Hard curl.
Peterman.
Come on, you gotta go. Come on, get it off that line.
And there it is. Now it starts to go.
Gotta
Now it
curl.
starts to go.
Nice clean.
And that's a great brush. Peterman nurses it down for a couple.
Watch out behind you, Selena. Good speed.
Closes the gap. Still 6-3 Sturmay.
Good job. Nice end.
Join us for Curling Day in Canada on Saturday, live from the beautiful city of Melfort, Saskatchewan. We'll take you through a few inspiring stories, including Dimitri Jean-Paul, who hasn't let being deaf hold him back.
I'd like to be able to teach diversity to hearing and the deaf community. Curling to all. And I want people to know that if I can do it, they can do it.
While also highlighting the ways all kids are being encouraged to get involved in the sport.
I enjoy it because like I can knock his rocks out.
This program is all about making sure that every girl that comes into this building to see us today feels like this is a warm and welcoming place, that curling is a place for everyone.
Join the celebration Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 Pacific on TSN.
Yeah, Melfort is northeast of Saskatoon, southwest of Prince George, showing that little triangle up there. So we'll look forward to that. Curling Day in Canada at 5 Eastern Time tomorrow. Welcome back to Calgary on this Friday night. Winsport Event Center, Canada Olympic Park. Well, that is a huge 2 to say the very least, of course, but Alberta's still up by 3. They have the hammer again. Selena Sturmay playing the yellow stones.
This is the hard part when you're down as much as Caitlin is. 2 perfect guards, good separation, good alignment. But now you're coming around like 3 rocks trying to tap a perfectly thrown yellow behind the tee line. They almost did it. They got something to work with there. You're the team that's chasing, Joe. You play that last shot and you can't rack. You can't be wide.
Yeah, down 3. Without, she got to find perfect really quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or do you want less now that you've plowed that?
You could throw us 2 feet less. Top 4. Close. There. Clean. Clean.
I sense a bit of a momentum shift here.
Mm-hmm. Got a bit of a pocket here. They could get to the inside. Got to get it by this top 8 one.
Hard. You gotta go hard.
McCush. The McCush push. Oh.
Tough one.
Oh, the worst.
Same weight. 4-7.
Yeah, you wonder if Jocelyn has mismatched rocks because her first draw hung out wide, second one curled.
That's right.
Another changed the room slightly and just a big difference in line there.
Yeah, I know it was a draw, but that should be able to hold it on this particular turn.
Desiree Haas.
Yikes.
Oh.
Yikes.
I wonder if your focus, if you're Sturmay's team, your focus goes away.
Like just guard.
Just you're up comfortably, 6-1.
Yeah.
You're missing some shots here. Selena Negevin.
Okay, line's good. A little light. Better halfway.
Selena's got a pronounced set. She backs it up a little bit, both turns, and some ice surfaces that works better than others.
Curl it as far as you
What I
can.
love about
Curl, curl,
Mike
curl,
Merklinger's ice is you pop it out there, it might not come back.
Keep going, keep going,
Like that.
keep going, keep going. Good sweep.
Is it in the hole though?
Oh yeah.
You know, it's straight when guards are falling. Yeah. Good sweep.
So close.
Yeah.
Good sweep.
Roll it like here. Okay.
It's tight.
The hole's
Can I have
pretty
less
makeable.
ice?
Not sure you'll
Can I have a little less?
hang around.
Okay. Control it. Just control, yeah. Yeah, you got it.
It has to roll left, no question, but you can ever throw it firm enough to roll to the button. Oh. Maybe a 9, somewhere in there, a little harder than a normal.
Yep.
Danielle Schmiemann.
Whoa. Weight's all there. 10.
Papley, right. Haas, left. Here comes. Get it through. Here we go. Got it through. No. And then through and through.
9-7. Yeah, yeah. So 10. You like the same thing?
I think so.
Okay, I'll give you a little less.
I thought I was pretty back.
Yeah. Do you like there?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, shot Rock Cameron back of the button. Final stone. Anderson coming up.
Well, a big shift after Megan Walters' first stone. She was facing 3, and Kate called a very thin double, and she came off an outside stone and nutted the one on the forefoot. That is her stone at the back of the forefoot. Carrie tried the run on the first, but just peeled the guard, and Kate put it back. So this is the draw, looking for the hearts.
Top board.
It's got to be T-line.
Huge shot for Anderson.
Close, line's good.
Karwacki
Line's great.
out
Wait
front.
on me.
Burchard on the right.
Straight draw.
As we watch Manitoba Lawes trying to put on that guard. Got to drag it over, ladies. Got to get a little bit more. And they're going to comp light. And Manitoba and Kate Cameron have stolen their way back into a tie.
Are we going to the back one?
Just were waiting and waiting on line there and lost it at the end.
I think I like that at it though. You got it.
Selena being a little better line, but she was so light it doesn't get to the center. angle raise here to potentially sit 2. And open up the front.
Yep. Whoa. Yep.
Pavlik. Run it back. Stuffed it.
That's good. That's fine.
Rolls the shooter over, however. Center line is open. Corner to work with if they need it. Alberta covering the 8.
Could just come that way too if we're drawing. If we're drawing, I'd probably do that way.
Yeah.
Does she have enough to play off of to chase?
How much does she have?
Yep. Yeah. I'll call time.
Sure.
Time. If we throw a.
Do we ever just guard?
Long center. What does she do? Try and peel, and then we try and sit 2.
How much do you have of that? About like half? I think we're kind of like, I liked your first call of freezing it.
Yeah.
I think if she wants to chase it and she hits the guard, that's a chance for us to lay 3, right?
Yeah.
It's our best chance to lay 3.
My
So
only other thought was like a center guard.
Yeah.
And then let her try and do
Let her
that
try
again.
to slam it.
But
She
I'd
makes
want to
it-
do it higher, like a.
Yeah, if she makes a double peel, it's hard. We can split, but
Do you like just
I would
trying
love
sit
to
2
make
now?
her. I'd love to make her throw against 3 if we could.
Okay. Okay, then that's our only chance then right now.
There, if she makes a good one, yeah, but like we can make the double and we're still forcing, right?
If she does that, then we freeze again.
100%. I think let's take the risk. Let's try to make her look at 3. Let's make this freeze good.
Okay.
We get a miss. Let's like put a good one in there, okay?
Okay. I think it'll be lightning here. It's not gonna curl like.
Yeah, that like 5 1/4 we've seen.
Biggest thing is keep the angle, right? So she
Yeah.
can't make the double, right? The biggest thing, make it keep the angle so she can't make the double.
So like anywhere, like
I think
in here.
Yep.
I'm thinking
You
there
bet.
to get there though. Do you like that?
Yeah, you got it.
It should ride on this.
Really
center
well
line
thought
for a
out. You
long
could
time.
go there because it's nice and buried, but they might be able to play
it'll fight
that
it the
type
whole
of
way.
shot the way Team Alberta is playing and get that out of there. So you heard the coach say, get the angle. What he means is this type of thing. It's still buried. You can't chase it out of there. And then if Sturmay actually does that, it's jamming.
Oh, the first idea was Laws to put a center line guard up there. Joe, what do you think of that?
Yeah, I don't mind that call. It's just if they happen to make the run, the run in and kill shot rock, then it's difficult to force or even steal. Or if they make a double peel, it opens everything up.
I feel Coach Negevin also senses that Sturmay is pressing a little bit. They're forcing Sturmay to chase, and this may just add a little more pressure.
Yeah, and I liked what he said. Get her to look at 3. This is a huge game. You might get a miss.
To Joe's point, if you throw the center, they make the angle raise. Then Caitlin's drawn against 2 without hammer. If she doesn't make it well, the game's over. This way, you've got them forced for sure.
Akush,
Gotta go line. Hard.
can you lock this on? Can you lock it on? Oh, not quite there.
Good sweep.
But they are sitting 1-2 without Laws. Not quite to it.
Pretty good. It's hard when your opponent is trying to keep it simple because of the score. It's hard to put pressure on them. And this is as good as it gets. You know that one's dead buried with backing.
I don't think she's enough to go into it.
Can't see a ton of this one. This could be missed just as easily as made.
Nice 12.
What I love here is they just throw that soft weight.
Yeah, he tempted to try to make something great, make a double here, but I don't know if you can see quite enough to make
I
that
don't
double.
either.
Maybe a pinch more.
So, assuming you throw this hard enough to get it out of the 8-foot, you've got so much more help with the 2 brushers.
12-5. Yep, hard. 12-5. Yep. Hard does. Little down. 12-5.
Selena Sturmay here first. Desiree Haas has never left it. Still on it. Got to get it by that one. Oh, they did. And where's it going? And underneath. Wow. Really good brush. Desiree Haas.
Nice touch.
She picked this up right out of her hand. Coast to coast, just squeezed it by.
Vic, it's kind of like the badminton player that's just lobbing it from one side to the other, long, short, over here, making the other guy run. They're controlling these beautifully.
Yeah, they're making it look quite effortless. These hit and rolls, and they've made just a ton of them.
Yeah, split center.
That would make this the shuttle rock.
Oh.
Badminton.
I got it. Don't dig yourself any deeper.
Thank you. Yeah.
When you have to explain your joke.
This
Final stone. Double. Peterman.
Yep.
Have you got them both? Have you got them both? No, you stuffed it.
Did both.
Really close.
Caitlin's just arguably one of the best curlers ever played in our country, but you said technical. I think Selena and Caitlin are both popping it a bit, and on some surface you can get away with it, but not here. The Grand Slam surface, for instance, you can throw those draws 6-8 inches wide. If your weight's good, it's coming back. Not sure that's working for them.
Go home and practice negative ice. So go home and practice throwing negative ice. Jeez,
There you go.
That's wild. Sorry.
Okay. All good.
So made a new path for this draw.
Yeah, true.
7th Ed might see a bit of slowdown here.
All there. Well then. Yep. Line's good.
As we said, she's brought up her game after this afternoon's loss. 96% on her draws.
We're fine. We're close. We're T.
Selena Sturmay.
Close. Just need a piece of the 4. T. Piece of the 4. T line. Yep.
New path or not. Perfect for 2. Regains control. And some smiles. Alberta flags. The home team is on top. Long way back for our Manitoba Lawes, as Sturmay has gotten that a deuce back to lead 8-3, and there's the biggest difference right there. Look at the bottom. Lawes at 63, and Sturmay coming back from a disappointing game earlier today. And they lead it 8-3. Game story brought to you by Montana's Barbecue and Bar, Canada's home for BBQ. So we're going to leave that one and come over to this one. And the game between Manitoba's Kate Cameron out of the Granite Curling Club in Winnipeg against the 4-time defending champions, Team Canada Gimli Curling Club. And this is Val Sweeting throwing the 3rd stones for Carrie Anderson.
And in this end, it was a wonderful draw by Megan Walter, and it has been chasing by Team Canada to try to get to that shot stone.
Really
Those,
curls. Don't be afraid to hit it early.
Corner guard staggered. It's very difficult for
afraid to hit it
Carrie Anderson to throw any heat in there.
Did you hear that, Joe? That Kate actually saying to her 3rd, Megan Walter, and then to the front end as she passed them, don't be afraid to hit it early.
Yeah, she's guarding shot rock here, and the only miss here for Kate is the over curl. If she hangs out a little bit wide, she'll still do the job of protecting shot rock.
Good shot. Yeah. You got it, Kate. Just as fast here.
Just as fast?
Yeah.
Okay. So
maybe a
less than I
couple
gave you?
feet slower, but
so then the same.
Same you gave us.
They are from the Granite in Winnipeg. Kate Cameron, the skip. Megan Walters in the house. Kelsey Rock, Mackenzie Elias, the front end.
Okay, that's okay. Clean it.
Line's
Get out.
good.
Keep it out there. Weight's good. Higher than your broom.
Easy.
Higher than your broom.
Easy.
Clean. To you. Clean.
Curl a hair.
Yup. Or to you.
Good.
Curl.
Good.
Okay. Good. It's back.
Nice. 16.
It's back.
All right, Kathy, we're in a 4-4 tie here Anderson seemed to be in control early. She was up 4-2.
Well, she was, but it really started in the second end, and Carrie had the opportunity to run one of her own. That stone that she's running back was put there earlier on a come-around attempt, and now trying to slash it over to be able to score the 2. That conversion of hammer, so important, so early in this game, and even though it's tied, last rock still is in the hands of Carrie Anderson.
What a shot. A key shot brought to you by BKT Tires. Growing together. But right now we're tied at 4, and Canada does have the hammer. Playing the Yellowstones here in 8.
Team Cameron just made it a hair easier.
Kristen Karwacki. Bang, bang. Oh, and just touches it on the way by. Goodness. So it's Kate Cameron sitting 2, albeit they are open.
Man.
The way the Red Rock rolled at the top of the rings, there was maybe a slash available, but I think it's blocking it.
I thought they'd throw like a control at that and save their raised rock.
Shoot. I was going to ask for a pinch more, but I was just like on the high side of it, right?
Out-turn draws there.
Yeah. This is like
maybe
probably 3 to 4 brooms more.
Okay. Got it, Kate.
Same weight will be there. If I'm short, we might have to go for some curl. But
yeah, similar weights. Perfect.
You're just joining us, Kelsey Rock.
Yeah, hair more. Easy.
Taking the brush on the left-hand side as we look at it.
Right now it needs to
Mackenzie Elias on the right. Rock joining the team with Taylor McDonald on the bench and expecting her first child. And they close it off.
Perfect.
Wow, I flung that thing. Good sweep, you guys. Good sweep, Prince. Yeah. Ooh, I flung that thing.
Okay. When I threw this draw, like I think that's really close.
Yep. I like that.
Wow.
This is a tricky port to navigate. I think we'll have to see it just get by the outside guards on the corner. So you don't want to over curl and run into the Red Rock that's shot at the top of the 4.
Yeah, almost a back 4-foot shot.
Okay, guys, what are you thinking?
Same as last time.
I didn't see in our sheet, I didn't see any real slowdown, but if it's going to, you're going right through the right-handed slide path.
Yeah.
So just taking a little bit more ice. Got to come through that hole. Looking at full 4. Bite button against 2.
Draw through the port. You got to be close on speed out of your hand. Rushers don't want to kill the line.
67% on her draws. Way off her tournament mark. So now it's all up to Karwacki on the left. Burchard right. Sweetie telling them to hold up now. Got to get off that Yellowstone. You got to find the hole first. Here they go. Yeah, they got it. Now, where's it going to stop? It is all on its own. And back and through. It's steal 2.
Just where I saw it 2 months ago.
Must-win games for these teams to stay in this year's Scotties here in Calgary. Welcome back this Friday night. We started the evening with Manitoba Lawes against Sturmay. Sturmay's lead is now 5. So we've elected to come here to Manitoba. Kate Cameron taking the lead with a steal of 2. So we go to the 9th as she leads the 4-time defending champion, Carrie Anderson. And Anderson does have the hammer playing the Yellowstones.
Carrie Anderson, I didn't love their weight choice on her first one, the angle raise, and she was just trying to stick it. She decided she'd blast it.
Really good.
She got an unbelievably bad break when it feathered by and left both Kate Cameron's rocks virtually buried.
Really good.
It's been an outstanding week. Let's give credit where it's credit's due to Kristen Karwacki who was thrown in, as I said earlier, in the deep end when just before the tournament began, Brianne Harris, the lead for Team Canada, was deemed ineligible, and so Karwacki has come in and played very, very well.
Unbelievable.
We're really close. I think you're coming down. I got a 5-2. I think we just want separation, to be honest.
Okay, good.
Okay, good. Good judge, you guys.
Okay, throw bumper. Okay.
Shannon Burchard.
Yep, down. Yep, really hard. Hard. You got it. Hard.
Sweeting right. Karwacki left. And we'll run it by and leave that center guard there.
It's okay because the
I think this
last thing you
one
want
might
to
be
do is roll
smarter.
out.
Just because if they chase, they roll.
Okay.
Do you like that?
I like that.
Do you want to just rip or roll?
I was thinking rip.
Okay.
Time. Buddy. This ran pretty straight on my double.
And shot rock is exposed now too.
Peeling up the proper corner guard. You heard Kate say if they chase that red one, they're going to roll behind this one.
Whoa, whoa. No, whoa. Curl. 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 Curl.
Elias. Oh,
Good.
just going over the top.
Just max back. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't hate that. That was my first thought. Yep. Back here. That back eight, what is that? What weight is that? Like back line. Okay. You got it.
I think for a big split here,
Yeah, it's a tough shot.
if you blow by, you might rearrange what's in the forefoot though. That's not bad.
Yeah. Just don't hit it really thick with lots of weight.
Yep. Look quiet.
5 Scotties wins, of course, for Shannon Burchard. 4 with Hainers and 1 with Jones in 18 when Caitlin Laws was at the Olympics playing mixed doubles. Trying to split them in and does.
Well, so good.
Nice. Good.
Ten.
You got it, Meg. Nice and straight here. You got it.
Yep. Little big. Little big. Oh, 9-5. Yeah. 9-5. Hard.
Hard, Kelsey.
Staying with it, Kelsey Brock.
You gotta roll at least one. At least one. Go, 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 go.
Oh, no.
Okay. Okay. Just in out.
Had no oomph.
Another guard, really.
All right, back to the game we started with, and it appears that Sturmay is sitting 2.
Well,
or maybe even 3, pardon.
There's a broom in front of the stone that you couldn't see. It is Laws already lying 1, Vic.
I
See the red
apologize.
one?
I see, yep. Thanks.
And so Caitlin initially was going to come through the hole and just try to play the draw for 2, but now is electing to play hack weight to try to scatter 2 of those yellows and try to get multiple points.
Kathy, 5-point lead. The Team Sturmay didn't throw too many peels.
No, they did not.
McCush. Oh, and killed her own on the way in and jiggled in, having a look. Oh, dear. What do you think? You're not jumping out here, Kathy. Come on.
Red.
I think they'll measure.
Oh, I would.
Good ball. Weight's good. 10. 10. 10. Even if you yep. 90. Whoa. Whoa. Hair big. Whoa. Whoa. 3. 3. 3.
They've called for the measure.
Roll. Roll. We're just going in between. Okay. That was a good throw.
Cameron continues to sit the 2 without last rock as we play here in 9.
Okay. I think that's safe turn.
Still a decent chance for a good score here for Team Canada. That beautiful split by Shannon. It's almost fully buried, that yellow.
Yeah, make the hit and roll here. Force
Yeah.
Cameron to try the chase. They rock on the guard. It's all of a sudden looking like 3.
Val Sweeting.
Clean, yeah, solid again. No, it's out. I think it's 11. Clean.
She thinks it's a little hot.
Curl.
Burchard.
Straight.
Now straighten it up, Karwacki. Burchard again. Back and forth they go.
No.
Oh, where's this going to roll? And to the edge of the 8.
Oh, they had it too. You got to be so precise to make those rolls. You know, it'd probably over curl by a 1/4 inch with that kind of weight.
Probably like 11-3. Yeah. No. I'd rather roll that way a bit. 10.
Yeah, even if you roll to just half open, force them to chase.
Yeah.
Nose here, and it's hard to score 2 if you're Canada.
Is it ever? It's so late.
Do you agree or not much?
You're so flat in the back of the rings.
We'll finish a hair, but you got it, Kate. Throw good.
Kelsey Rock.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Can it buy that one? Top 12, they do. Now can they hold it there? Yeah, they do that too. Oh,
10-7.
I don't think.
Shoot. Good job.
Really close for second.
Caitlin's hitting it, so I'm assuming it's second.
Okay.
I'm not sorry.
Kathy
Yeah.
was right. After the measure, 1 for Lawes. So it's an 8-4 lead. Sturmay.
He didn't even look.
Oh,
Okay. Just roll
looks
behind
close on the
red.
overhead.
Yeah, sure
but
did.
You got it.
I just told the girls they were.
You got it.
Makes sense why they're hitting it.
That's good.
Try to make the hit and roll here.
10-5. 10-5.
You could draw around if you were. Yellow was closer.
Curl, keep going. You got it. Keep going. You're close.
Karwacki.
Keep going. Keep going. Go.
Oh, and just got that little roll. Catches the top. Just the edge of the 8.
Good weight.
Nose is okay.
It was good.
Yes, I agree with you. Don't you like this?
Yeah.
You got it.
You'd love to
That look
roll
closer
about
to
a
the 10?
foot, and then there's no
Does that
double.
look closer with the 10? That's almost 2 brooms less.
Yeah, I think so. You're straight out there.
Good weight. Thanks.
Yeah.
Interesting how the draw weight has failed her so far. Anderson is.
No, I agree.
They try to keep themselves alive and alive for a possible 5th
Yeah. Let's stick it though.
championship.
You
Player
gotta roll
numbers
it
brought
up.
to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada. Kate Cameron.
Clean. Yep. Clean. Hills. Good. Hills. Hills.
Bring it over.
Hard, buddy.
Bring it over.
Hard.
Bring it over.
Hard.
Good. Good.
Well, not quite a foot.
Still there.
Good job.
Good. I think that's good enough.
Yeah.
She's got to.
So, hey, are you thinking out?
I think you have to play the out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh wait. Yeah.
Okay.
Make it.
Yep. It's pretty thin, like right where my broom is.
Yeah.
You want a little bit of
10-3.
negative ice?
10-3?
Yeah, right there is good.
You heard Carrie say it best. It's pretty thin. A half rock double probably goes like that. So you got to get that very thin and has to catch it for 2.
And it has to be the out, Joe. You can't play the in. Is it about the way the rock comes off the stone?
And it looks like that top red might be in the way if you're throwing the in turn.
Okay.
Yes. You'd like to throw the in to get the flatter roll, or the lower roll, but no choice.
And this has been her strength. 94% on out-turn hits on its own. Not a lick. Nothing, 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 and nothing. Steal one. And you can just see the disappointment. Oh, it's going to be a long way back if they're going to repeat. Is there a little bit of magic still left in Carrie Anderson? 4-time defending Canadian champion is on the ropes here, playing Manitoba's Kate Cameron, down by 3, and she does have the hammer coming home, playing the Yellowstones.
Yeah, it doesn't happen very often, but Coach Reed Crothers did it at the points bet.
Line's good. Line's good. Don't want to go big. Yep. Line's good. Easy. Take a look. It's here. Should be there. Good. Nice throw, Kristen. Really good. Nice pair. Good judge. Yeah. Nice pair.
It's either this or away.
I don't like throwing. We went in last night.
I think I'm seeing this.
Yeah.
You never know what to do with this rock because
So tight, and if you freeze, it's okay.
We have lots of time.
just about anywhere you put this, it could be bad.
I like that.
Do you like that?
Freezing to it. Yeah, you like that? Mike?
Really tight, and if we're
Talked about throwing it away, Russ. I know you never like wasting a shot, but up by 3, I might like it here.
No question.
You stagger something at the front of the rings. Team Canada can use it to come around. Then you have to take out your own rocks before you can get to the Canada rocks.
And the other thing, I mean, this is the 5-rock rule, right? You can't touch those guards.
Yep.
Ideally, you'd run up there and...
Yeah, oh yeah, in a hurry.
Yeah.
Tapping her off. Back 4.
Hens, just go.
See, some teams play the corner tick in mixed doubles in the power play scenario when the rocks are on the side. You tap the opposition stone into the rings and roll your shooter off.
See, there you go. Now they can weld one in there at some point.
Can you just try and push one behind and roll? Yeah. I like that more. Just play like hack. Yeah, I think so. There's a nice pocket there.
They're saying hack. The other option would be tap it kind of like that. Then you've got a nice red wall. Use these rocks to your advantage.
They might be trying to tap it onto the rock top button and push both
and
behind
then get the spill.
line.
Yes, sure.
And you'll need a little bit of weight to do that.
Hack. Yep. Yep. Whoa. Hack. Whoa. 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 Not on it. Whoa. 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 Curl.
Karwacki
Whoa.
wants to roll it to the left.
That's good. Nice shot.
And we'll finally settle back edge of the 8.
Steal that one. Yeah, I like them.
Just the one. It could, but I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, there's a thick bullet double peel, but
Take your time. You got it.
Don't want to flirt with bonking it.
yeah, he'd make that by accident.
No. Never.
No.
Curl.
Hard, buddy.
Curl.
Elias, 1. Uh-oh. Bang.
Okay, that's fine. That's enough.
And we'll lose it.
Tap this back.
Was that a good thing to get even rid of a stone in the
Super good.
Okay.
Just play it like back here.
Push the guard far enough.
To just, eh?
Just.
I think it's far enough.
Okay. Little left.
Yeah, that was close to not very good. With only one guard to play with, Vic, you'd like to get a miss with using these red rocks, but you just lost one of the red rocks on that kind of a lucky peel.
Back close.
That's been a great run.
Back 12. Girl, keep going, keep going, keep going.
The last 2 years in particular is Team Canada on the circuit as well.
Great shot.
Super shot because they put the reds back in play where you can angle freeze to that top red.
Yep.
Almost got buried.
Okay.
You got it, Meg.
Run straight.
You got it.
Megan Walter is back after missing a game. Not well. Throwing the third stone.
Close. Yep, yep. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. 11. Kels. Kels.
All right, Kels, bring it over. Bring it over.
Hard.
Kelsey Rock.
You got it.
Hard.
You gotta go on red or on yellow. You gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. Good. Nice.
And was able to help it over.
11-4.
Not used to rushing, but has fit in well at the second position.
Okay, that was a 13-8.
They rolled for fourth shot. Canada being third back there. That could be important later.
Darn right.
Just didn't quite get the curl.
All right, over to Sturmay Lawes. Lawes sitting the 2. Final rock coming up for Selena Sturmay.
Well, she made a double on her first, and one of her stones was leaving the house, caught and grabbed, and so that is why Caitlin was lying 1 and she drew to lie 2. And so looking for the nose hit.
Is there enough room to be shot?
Oh, sure, she can roll just a little bit.
Okay. Hold it there. Bang. Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
She needed to roll.
Yeah. Another measure.
Get down. Or hard more than 3.
Yep, apparently so.
Gosh, okay. Last measure went to Lawes.
Kate's got open hit. They have to make a double and not jump forward, like, right? A little tiny bit.
Nice come around by Team Canada.
Megan Walter.
Clean. Float.
Are we okay?
Yep, 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 yep.
Get it. Get it.
Go. Wow is right.
That's fine.
Just keeps it closer.
Yeah. We replace the guard.
What do you like?
Almost so perfect.
Unless we have to get it. Freeze this, that one. No, the other one.
This one, yep.
Yeah. I like that. All right, you got it.
I always like freezing to the top one and then it could double jam, but you can't because it takes out your own rock.
Val Sweeting. Team Canada down by 3
Back 8.
with last rock, and they've got 2 in the rings.
Whoa. Line only. Back straight. Straight. Back 8. Back 8.
Losing line.
Yeah, straight. Yep. Hard. All right, go
For a
right.
charge.
Hard.
Gonna go right through. Oh, just catches and sits there. Center line, shot stone.
Sorry, I thought back 8 would just hang there.
What happens if we nose this? This always jams.
Really good, and this jams.
So I think we're nosing. 10-5. Don't, or 10. Don't be cute.
10.
Like, make it go.
No, yeah. You got it, Kate.
10 on the nose, and I think it's close to
Have
jam
you ever been in
everywhere.
that spot situation? As she said, don't get cute.
No,
You forget the scoreboard, and you forget to take your foot off the gas. You know, I mean, just to allow people and teams to do this kind of thing. There are 3 yellows in there now.
Yeah, suddenly the open takeout might relax a little bit here, but this is really important not to roll out.
Oh, here we go, another measure. So 2 measures, 2 singles. Alberta still leads it. And they'll have the hammer coming home. Kate Cameron.
Kate could hit this on the inside and eliminate a couple of yellows.
Clean. Yeah. Clean. Good.
Don't be cute.
Good shot. Good, Kate. Good shot.
Have to move some red now if you're Carrie Anderson.
Did you call time?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
He's already called it.
Reed Carruthers has come out.
Like I could get this one, but
Yeah, it's jamming. Can we play the 4-1 double?
Yeah, even if we just move it over, we might have something.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you played the hit and roll frozen on top, who's shot on these
We are.
ones? We are?
Yeah,
So hit and
if
roll
we do
frozen,
this, I don't know.
She hits that.
Yeah, and then
Will we
what?
have a triple? Probably not.
That
Okay.
always goes here.
Yeah. So I think that's probably our best.
Okay,
bet
then I
is
think you have to try to kill. You got to try to kill the one.
Kill 2, yeah.
Yeah. You have to kill the one.
I gotta whip it. Yep.
So it's basically a tick bang, right?
Yeah.
In turn with peel.
Intern with But
yeah,
like,
still
well,
wanna
not
hit
a
the 4
tick.
first.
Like if we ticked it.
Yeah, hit the 4.
Hit the 4 first.
Hit the 4 first. Yeah.
Yeah, the one we drew up. Hit the back one first with a million miles an hour and hope you can kick that top red dead sideways. You just have to get it out of the 8 foot. Even if you don't, there'll probably be a double, depending on what Kate does. But you have to move some granite here. So like a 7-second peel, a little on the inside. Can't hit it way on the inside. You might lose your own yellow.
Just have to kick that top red so far, like 6 feet to the side.
So out turn with rotation. Oh, they're going in turn. Okay.
Needs 3 to tie, has 2 left to throw. Anderson and her first. Right away, Karwacki. Again, Karwacki, Sweeting calling her on. Magic, and through it goes.
Super shot. You heard Reed say tick bang, that's what exactly what happened. They feathered that top one. I was a little worried with the intern they wouldn't get the roll, but they got the top one first. Oh.
Not done yet. The champion.
What a shot.
There.
This is her shooter. Or, like, if she
Jumps.
plays it this way, she loses her shooter.
I think the tolerance is also to roll a rock, right?
Yeah. Then she tries the double, and is it wrong to hit this one?
Taylor McDonald.
No, but
will
if I
come out.
nose it,
The
it's
timeout.
flat over.
What do you like, Tay?
What are you thinking right now?
We could nose this, but I can never go this way.
Ken said, what if you hit this?
I don't hate that. If you roll in front of this one, doesn't her...
I don't think I want to group these.
But doesn't her double roll out?
If I nose this, she's playing this, and it needs to go over.
Yeah.
You can roll, anywhere here because she can't play this, right? Because it's always going on to there.
So even if... Do you think it goes on to here, though? I think it goes over there.
I think it goes over that.
I think it goes
If you're
over.
nosing it, yes. I'm saying if we roll a bit, she can't even play it this... I guess she could play
I think
the
it becomes
run.
flatter if I roll a bit. Like
Yeah, and then she plays this.
So do we like this then?
I like that.
Russ, well, you have the
I think
pen
that
there.
is the call.
Yep.
What about playing the one?
I think that's the call.
One at the
That's
back
good.
8, the one just in front of Megan Walter.
That one?
And roll
we
it
just have to stay
over
on the 8
towards
foot.
the other
If I get
yellow.
to here, that's
And roll this way?
Yeah.
Well, you certainly can't roll too far. I guess
Nose is
you
great,
could
but anywhere
you could
high for
roll if you rolled to there maybe.
It's going to curl a bit more, Meg.
But if you roll to here, Vic,
It'll curl a bit more.
Yeah. You got it.
I think you roll to the broom. Was in
roll a rock to the towards the broom,
Then you,
and then the double rolls out.
or jams.
You got it, Kate. All right, right on the nose. See this curling?
A lot of fight in this team, isn't
I think
there?
it's going to finish.
Just that tick this afternoon. Val's cost them 3 and
You got it, Kate.
1 missed draw in this game.
Yeah, that tick and then a roll out, remember?
Yeah, true.
It followed it up with a steal.
Yes.
Pair up! Close.
Kate Cameron, final stone.
Yep. Gavin. Yeah.
Again, rock. Boy, it's hard. Big brush. Watch out now. Where's it going?
Good, good.
And it'll sit right there.
Good spot. Good spot.
Yeah, that's her hardest shot.
So it's like just thin?
Yeah. And then it should catch this one.
I don't think you can throw it light enough to go this way
Heel?
and save your shooter. So if you don't think that's there, then you've got to go Yael Hackner across the top.
This is another tick bang.
Yeah, and instead of sticking it, they do have a potential hit off of there and try to save it.
Tick bang. Yeah. And like I want to catch the top of it.
You have to do it all.
My face.
I know.
Cameron has done all she can. Now, deep breath. Needs 3 to force an extra. To keep the chances of a 5th straight championship alive. Anderson. Burchard. Still. Now. Trying to help it up. Here's Karwacki. Touch it. No, she'll go through. And Canada will have a new champion. Kate Cameron from the Granite Curling Club in Winnipeg will move on to the cage playoff. Four years of championship memories from Carrie Anderson, Val Sweeting, Shannon Burchard, Brianne Harris, and Kristen Karwacki. So let's go, Kathy. We'll come back to this one. Is there something anywhere here that Lawes might be able to get 3, steal 3?
Yes, she's lying 2 buried in the 4-foot right now. This is the run back. Try to remove some.
Hard, that's hard.
Daniel Schmiemann. Wonderful. The crowd here in Calgary acknowledging a 4 straight Canadian champion in Carrie Anderson.
And maybe just as impressive this year, Vic, under the circumstances.
Like 3/4, half rock. Need just fully.
Angle freeze.
Split center basically.
Yeah, just get on the corner of the Alberta Stone top 4-foot.
So it's the same fast.
Yep.
Skip Stones here in 10. And the first, Caitlin Lawes.
Sliding okay. Line's great.
Scratching. And scratching.
Lock it on, no bounce. Line's good. Lock it on. Line's good. Hard line. Hard.
Try to keep an angle.
Whoa.
Makush.
Oh.
And not quite on the corner.
Just super curl. Good sweep.
Super close. Just another pound of weight that probably could have kept the line. Then your back ones are buried. And this one would have been frozen.
The timeout called. Here comes Ted Appleman.
Yeah. What are you thinking? What you got saying?
I was thinking this. If you end up clipping the top one, I still probably have an open hit.
Yeah. I like that. Just eliminate that, then she's got to draw around the same shot.
Yeah.
She's probably has to hit it.
Half a rock on the top is pretty good.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, if you ever hit that across, it's good.
Just across. Even if you just pick the 6 off is pretty good too, right?
Yeah.
So, just open up that front. So give it a go. Good throw on it.
This out turn will run straight.
Yeah.
I think you
I
want
like
a queen
this.
ticket.
They talked about hitting this one, Joe, and then this one out this way. Now they've decided to go for the top one. If I'm going to hit the top one, would you not be better to go this way because you get a little bit better angle? It's a wee bit easier on the intern side.
Yeah, I think you're right, Russ.
Yeah, a wee bit easier. Obviously, killing your own is no big deal.
Yeah,
but
if you catch the yellow on the way by, it's going back into the reds.
yeah,
So.
yeah, either way.
Selena Sturmay. Her first.
Hard! Hard! Hard!
Hard,
Hard! Hard!
Paige Hapley. Oh, and that will go a long way to ending it. And she and Sturmay and Alberta out of the saddle in Edmonton will advance. Make the final 8-5. And that's a wonderful bounce back for them, who were, his team lost earlier today to Jennifer Jones. And now something we never saw earlier in the week, embracing the crowd here in Calgary as they are on to the Final Four. So what's here ahead tomorrow? We'll start at 2 p.m. Eastern with the 3-4 page playoff. Another must win for both those teams. While at 8 p.m. Eastern time, Jones and Holman, and the winner there will go right through to Sunday's final. Kate Cameron, I'm not sure many would have thought she would be in this position, but she is into the Final Four of this year's Scotties. And two of the favorites have been eliminated.
The 2024 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is presented by Scotties Facial Tissue. Unleash the Scotties. By Montana's Barbecue and Bar, Canada's home for barbecue. By BKT Tires, growing together. And by Home Hardware. Here's how.
Well, there's a few questions, I'm sure, for Kate Cameron. How'd you do it? How'd you knock off Team Canada? And this is going to be interesting. Daniel Schmiemann, Kelsey Rock won a Canadian Junior and World Junior Champion. They played together at University of Alberta, won a U Sport gold there, and tomorrow these good friends will meet with the winner moving on and the loser leaving us. So that's our first game tomorrow when we join you at 2 p.m. Eastern time. The must win, Sturmay, Cameron. They did it tonight. One of those teams will have to do it again tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern time. We want to say thank you to the teams that are leaving us now, and thank you to Team Canada, Carrie Anderson, for all the wonderful memories over the past 4 years, and we wish Caitlin Laws and her team all the very best. So till we talk with you again tomorrow, thank you for joining us. The Scotties Tournament of Hearts, the Canadian Women's Curling Championship, is here on Canada's sports leader, TSN. Sports Center is next.